What's so fucking funny? Key. Key. Hey, is we recording for real right now? Why is this phone so low?
Like, girl, what are you
Yo, yo.
like? Like, girl, what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just gonna ignore it for real. But what's popping, y'all? Hood Academy 910. We back at y'all with another show. With another show. So before we get into everything, let's introduce who we have here tonight. Who would like to go first?
It's your girl,
Okay, go.
Ali Amazing, your host that does the most. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, we're gonna go to the next person.
It's your boy Kwame Sensei right here, and at the end of the day, I just want to let you know I'm here.
It's life for motherfucking Lena. Get into eat it. You already know what it is and what it ain't. Stuck my dick.
Girl, all right.
Yeah. But listen, man, y'all already know who it is and who it be, man. CPG, that is
It don't sound pretty peaceful when you be off this camera.
I mean, listen, you know, I feel like I'll be peaceful, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We can get into that a little later on, y'all. Listen, so listen, how we kicking this thing off tonight?
I don't
This
know,
good
Nikki, you the
evening.
host.
This nigga here.
So I'm saying,
You the
are
host.
we picking up from where we left off the
No
last
ugly
time?
faces of love.
Ugly faces of love. Okay.
Come on,
Okay, cool.
host.
So look, well, listen, y'all, you know, help me out a little bit,
No.
but either way, ugly faces of love, y'all. That's what we're gonna be talking about here tonight. So look,
So what are the ugly
ugly
faces of
faces
love?
of love. I
Or
was just
what is
about to say, like, what does that mean to y'all
mm.
before we get into like what we really want to talk about as far as the subject with old buddy. But like, what does that mean for y'all though?
Ugly faces for me is, domestic violence, maybe, just
Toxicity?
blatant disrespect. Yeah, just toxicity all the way, like how Tisha said. I mean, Ali said. Um, yeah, that's ugly faces of love. Ugly faces of love can be controlling. It can be
Manipulative.
nonchalant. It could be a whole list of fucking things. And at the end of the day, you could probably fucking love it down bad, but baby, you're just draining yourself.
Like, I just learned about avoidant partners. And that's been sending me on the spiral. Avoidant partners, where the person will be with you, and then once it gets a little too deep for them, then they start like dialing it back, like immediately. Like after maybe the honeymoon phase, they start dialing it back, And for me,
Mm-hmm.
with like my love language, like that feels like a punishment to me. So like it's a lot of different things I'm learning about love. It's a lot of different things, or about a partner in general. It's a lot of different things. I didn't even know
Yeah, no, for sure.
avoidant partner existed. Like I didn't know, and I've probably had several, and I didn't even know it. They come
Yeah,
out with
now
so
that
many
you
different
mention that,
topics.
that do make sense with certain little connections that I've had in the past, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that I probably have done that before in the past also, to where um maybe things were too good to be true, or like maybe that was my mentality, or maybe I'm just coming off of something that wasn't right, so I'm like kind of standoffish and
But that's
kind
not
of
fair.
hesitant for it.
But that's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
fair, and it's not cool.
I mean, it's not, but I like I say, I feel like I've had it happen on both sides where I've done it or it's been done to me.
Because
Um,
let's say somebody tell you off rip what they're expecting, what they're looking for. They give you all the things, and then after they give you all the things, maybe a month or two down the line, or 3 months, or however you want to, the timeline is, like then you just switch up because you weren't actually ready for that.
You
Like, and
talking about the person switch up or you switch up?
the person switch up, or you could switch up. You might be the person that did it.
yeah, however
But
it
I'm
go,
saying,
it's
but I'm saying it's fucked up if you don't at least let the person that told you off the muscle, hey, this is what I wanted. This is what I want to do moving forward. Like, if we just gonna fuck, we just gonna fuck. If we not, and we actually trying to be something, like whenever that changes, I just wish more people would let people know.
yeah, communication.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah,
That's all
But
I'm
how
gonna
many
say.
people do we actually know
Communication.
that are honest with most stuff that happens in a relationship?
You said, say that again.
Exactly. So if you can't be honest about yourself, then how are you going to be honest about the relationship?
That's a true
That's
statement.
another ugly face of love. I mean, it starts with yourself. If you don't got self-love, baby, you can't love nobody.
no,
It's too
that's a
soon.
fact.
But
Because you're
then,
That
gonna
is a
all you're gonna do is
1,000%
drain the
fact.
life out of somebody else. And
right, and then
that's
you got to
not
think about how many like. I don't understand. Like, human decency is like a big factor in a relationship. Like, human decency. Like, you don't know what that person, like, you may even well know what that person went through, or don't know what that person went through, but to put them through some more shit because you haven't done the work on yourself, or just not even willing to be an adult and tell them, like, that just wastes their time. And then it's like, then they have to go back to doing work on themselves.
No, I mean, I can't say all that neither, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, though,
yeah, you're right
a
about
per-
that. And then it takes years
no,
to get
no,
back to yourself.
I'm
Well,
a
I say
counter.
it like this.
I'm a
It
counter at
takes
that.
years just to get back to yourself once you have a kid. So imagine how long it takes to have that time frame to healing yourself, loving, every part that somebody else has already broken down.
Just to go through some
Especially
shit
when you're
again.
especially when you've been with that person for years. That's just it's indecent.
I feel like it may take it takes different time frames for everybody.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I would not allow myself to be broken down so much to where it takes me years to get back. But I would say a good full year is enough time where you should be healed enough to not have no emotional attachments
I mean, you can't say that neither,
to
though, because
something.
Yeah, at all.
what if that shit festers
I
up
mean,
though?
it's
Like,
no time
what if
frame.
it?
I'm saying
What,
me personally.
okay, I get what you're saying though, because I feel like in some situations though, motherfuckers can feel like they're over a situation, and something else can happen which festers that shit back up.
Can y'all hear him?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I can't hear him.
So
Who?
Well, we can hear him.
Hold
yeah,
on.
Who? Me or Sensei?
I guess she was
I
talking
thought
about
she was
you.
talking about me. But yeah, back to what Ollie was saying though, like when you're dealing with somebody and they let you know when stuff happens before, and then 2-3 months later down the road, this shit starts to change, this, that, and the third. And they should be more how she said, they should more communicate. I do believe that they should be more communicating, but people don't really know what they can juggle until it's in front of them. You feel me? I can say all day, like, hey, you know, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. And as time go past, life hits you and you can't juggle it all at once.
Facts. That's a fact, brother.
Okay, so what's wrong with saying that in the moment?
Because because my thing at the end of the day, though, I feel like, and maybe this is me, everybody wants complete honesty until they hear it. You feel me?
So would you rather waste somebody's time?
Everybody wants complete honesty. Females will say that in a quick second, like, and men say it too. Let me know what's going on. This, that, and the third. You say that because all right, at that moment it's like, hey, I just want to let you know, hey, just tell me what's going on. But you don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? So as a man, you don't want to go to a female and tell a female, you know what? I can't deal with you at this moment right now due to the fact of life is getting heavy, or I'm juggling a bunch of shit right now.
How do you know that? How do you know we don't want to hear that?
Because at the end of the day, it's when a lot of people comes and tell the truth, they just want to say what they say and leave it. Some people want questions and they get angry and they want questions and they want all that. They just don't accept the answer. You said if a person came up to you right now and was like, you know what? I don't want to be with you. I can't. I just don't want to be with you.
I can't hear him.
You hear me, TPG?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But you can't. If somebody come up to you and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to be with you no more. First thing you're gonna start thinking to yourself, why? What did I do? What did I go wrong? How you gonna act like this? We wasn't supposed to be like this. We were supposed to do something like nobody. They don't want to hear. They can't come to grips with it at that point.
Yeah, I agree, bro. And sometimes, like that's what I'm saying. I feel like, and I can't really speak for everybody, but I feel like we want the truth, but then when we actually hear things that doesn't align with what we wanted to hear, or you know what we felt comfortable hearing, or whatever the case may be, then that's when it's like negative feelings behind it. But I feel like initially though, people do want the truth. But sometimes it's hard to have those uncomfortable conversations. You know what I'm saying? And
I would rather cry.
You know?
I would rather somebody tell me the truth.
For sure.
I would rather somebody tell me the truth. I go cry and get over it and be able to move on versus somebody dragging shit out. Just because I'm not gonna want to hear it or it might hurt my feelings, don't mean it don't need to be said.
No, I 1000%
agree. That's weird.
And that's
weird.
why I say we want the truth, but it's you know,
the truth hurts.
The feelings
be hurting sometimes.
Happen after we hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? But at first, niggas definitely want to hear the truth for sure.
And you gotta let them process their feelings. You don't know how they go feel about the truth. They might just be like, "Hey, thank you for telling me shit," and then they go cry about it in the corner somewhere. You would never know.
You know, I would definitely have a better response. Yeah, you telling me right up front versus me having to like find out later on
after I'm
or
already
find
heard.
out from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, my response would definitely be better if you just tell me. But you know, it's easier said than done, man. You know what I'm saying? We all get beside ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I think too, because I think we are all three of us think different. Because sometimes I do feel like
I think it's more so.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear all of that. I'd rather you just cut me off and leave me the fuck alone. Stop texting, stop calling, stop doing all of that, so I can come to grips with.
Let me ask you this. Are you what's the saying? Y'all know the saying like don't ask, don't tell. Are you one of those? Like I'd rather not know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think I am too because I don't want to deal with. This is me. I guess I don't want to deal with them emotions and feelings.
So
Feel me?
avoiding. You're
So
avoiding.
not knowing.
So you're avoiding
It
it.
me and me not knowing that you going on or moving on with your situation. It's like, all right, cool. I can chalk it down to, all right, maybe it was she ain't want to fuck with me or the person didn't want to fuck with me, so they moved on instead of them saying, oh well, I'm leaving you because of this right here, or I found another person, this, that, and the third, and then I start thinking like, okay, what the fuck did I do, and start beating myself down for what I did. You know what I mean?
So you wouldn't just ask, what the fuck did I do?
My thing is, if I'm asking, if I'm asking what I did, if you're leaving and I'm asking what I did, what is that going to cause? At the end of the day, when an hour goes by, you're still leaving and walking out that door, and I'm going to be alone.
But it might cause
fuck them. And we got
actual. Yeah, it might cause growth. It might cause growth.
Nah, it can definitely start the healing process. I feel like, where you would be like, okay, well, you feel me? But then again, I don't know, Ali, because it's like shit. Like somebody could be like, oh, well, you just wasn't the person for me, right, or whatever, right,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the issue was, and that shit'll really have you second guessing yourself. Like, damn, like, is it something wrong with me? But whole time, there's nothing wrong with you.
But that's why you ask questions, try to get clarity, and if you can't, then you just have to internalize a little bit. Some of it could be growth, but you won't know unless you talk about it.
Yeah.
If you don't never talk, if you avoid it and don't never talk about it, then you never gonna fucking know. And then you might take that on.
Like,
you might take that on to another relationship. Then you never. Then you might take it on to another relationship, and you never even knew that what you're doing is an issue.
You know, as a human, you know.
Humans ain't no damn mind readers.
Yes, you do.
No, humans ain't no goddamn mind readers.
Yes, you do. No, you're not a mind reader, but you know your mind. Shit. So at the end of the day, if you know your mind, if you know your mind, and you know you're doing something that's all right, that shit might be tedious right here. I'm walking a thin line right now. You know that's tedious.
So you mean people do stuff intentionally and they be known where they fucked up?
A lot of people
in a lot of situations,
they just walk that line. They walk that line.
No, it
or they
like
do stuff like, hey,
fucked up.
Like if they used to if they used to being around, or matter of fact, they're in a relationship and they use the bathroom and leave the toilet seat up all the time. They know that pisses a female off, but they do it all the time. They know it's wrong. So that's something like, all right, cool. They're just doing it because they do it. They do it.
What?
I feel like that's not. Well, no, I don't feel like that's intentional. I feel like that's just being a little absent-minded and just, you know what I'm saying?
Selfish.
I mean, I don't know, but so okay. So y'all listen. Do we have enough information collected about this so-called rapper?
I don't believe so.
And this whole case thing.
I don't. Not enough to argue with Lena. Not to argue with Lena. I'm not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who he is.
You want me to like run it down?
But that would
run it down for the people. I know enough. I know what I need to know about.
I don't know shit.
It's like an artist type thing.
But that would be us listening to you. But you wanted to just get our own goddamn opinion about it.
I just want to know the story. I just want to know the story.
Okay, so supposedly DV David, whatever you want to call him, D4VD. He's a R&B singer. He's 20 years old from Texas. Yeah. So supposedly recently he's on tour, was on tour. They found his Tesla and it was impounded in a tow lot in LA.
And a few days after it got impounded, there were smells. They were complaining of a scent, and the scent was coming from his car, specifically his trunk. They opened the trunk up. They found a dismembered body of a female. LA police did some more, investigating into it. And she just turned 15 on September 7th. Her name is Celeste, and she was dismembered, of course. She also had a tattoo of his name on her finger.
I thought
And
it said shush. Both of them.
actually, it says David.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And she was decomposed. She was done.
Yes,
Like, done.
decomposed. And then they also said that they had to contact him. Keep in mind, I want to say he was doing an international tour and stuff like that. And they're basically looking into it. Supposedly, they found the mom. She's been missing since April 4th of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom was basically like, oh, yeah, like she did have this boyfriend named David. Like, why don't you know more information about your child? Anywho, then from there, that's when everybody started connecting the dots because people said they seen him on stream plenty of times, doing Twitch. And come to find out, he also was talking to another female named Celeste who is of age. And they believe that most of the videos are from her. However, nobody really knows right now other than, people just seeing what's going on. A lot of his music was alt music, alt R&B. He was very much into the anime type styles. So when you listen to his music, like it's romantic, homicide.
Yeah, it was very suggestive that he killed bitches. It was very subjective.
So that's what a lot of people were breaking apart. A lot of his fans were like, oh, he's saying this. But most of the songs, the time period they came out was before everybody found out they were talking. Also, keep in mind, supposedly from what the mom said, they've been talking since the girl was 12 or 13. And her birthday was the 7th. He always dropped a new song on the 7th of September. Yeah, basically that's it. The FBI and LAPD is doing a raid of his house. Well, it's a Friday. They're looking for any blood evidence, any type of, discarded, you know how you go through your garbage just to make sure, like, they ain't throw stuff away being stupid. They confiscated his laptops, his devices, his record label put his album that had just came out on hold now. So that's another thing. His tour is on hold. He came back to the US because of the stuff. So yeah. And that's what we know so far. That's basic.
Oh, also the friends. A lot of friends have came forward.
Friends have came forward. Not only have the friends came forward, sister and brother had came forward. Supposedly he was following them on Instagram and they were following him back. Like from what I'm gathering is the whole family knew he was talking to the girl and he was paying them and paid
the friends.
And nobody said nothing. Even teachers knew. So that's why, like in the chat, I was like, I feel like everybody, not just him, but everybody failed the little girl.
They failed her, and the mama need to go to jail.
And that's what my point was. Because
the mother needs to go to jail because if you knew this shit was happening, you allowing it to happen. So she needs to go to jail.
She went missing not only once but twice.
No, it was more than once. The mom said that she had a repeated history of running away.
Running away with him supposedly, and then what was the first time was like a month, and then after that it was this long. Like how your child gonna be gone for a whole damn month, and you just.
That's what I'm saying.
And from what the teacher said, he was dropping her off at school, making sure she was.
He even came to the school. Came to class and everything.
And yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot. Like it's a lot of pieces adding into it.
I got one thing to say about the mom, man. What's his name? David?
Yeah, but it's still, from what I understand, they haven't made an arrest. Like the police were saying that he's not really, because of his time frame, his alibi. Like when the car was impounded, He was out of the country. He's been out of
But
the
yeah,
country.
that could have been on the mama or something. I mean, that could have been on the mama or something.
But if she
I'm
Or-
did,
saying
if
that,
she
but
was
if the
decomposed,
body is decomposed, it's been
I hope
there.
y'all know how long that takes. Decomposing bodies literally take 24 hours max. Only reason I know that is because working in a nursing home and stuff like that, you literally start smelling death. Like when that person is not eating, not talking, they get pale, they get fragile, their face sinks in. Death smell starts early. Decomposition starts early. The skin starts to rip, all of that. Decomposition literally happens in a week.
Yeah,
so
I'm
if
about to
she's-
say
that could have been
yeah.
some place shit with her mama. Maybe her mama wanted money.
but
On
if
top of this-
she's in his trunk,
But
decomposed, not decomposed.
But at the end of the day, if he wasn't there,
no, she was
had access to
decomposing. She was
she had-
still decomposing because they could vividly see the tattoo.
So if he wasn't
Vividly say
there,
who she was.
somebody had access to his shit. She probably had access to his stuff, which family had access to his stuff. So her family could have done some shit. But at the end of the day, only thing I gotta say is lock them up.
They also
Commercial. We're gonna go to a commercial and we'll be right back.
They also said that there was.
We're gonna go to commercial and we'll.
This
be
is
right
just
back.
you got to add this in there. It's also been said that there is 2 bodies that were also found in that same parking lot.
That is true. That is true. What?
All right. Peace, y'all. We back. But listen, the conversation is getting good. I did not know all those details. Like I say, I only dived into it a little bit because I want to say this first and foremost, y'all. Before we even continue, I want to say this. All the and I know, like, I already know y'all reaction, what y'all gonna say, whatever, right? But listen, I looked into it, but I didn't give my energy too much to it because y'all listen, these celebrities are weird. They're weird. Like, I'm not even gonna go too deep into it. Y'all should already know my standpoint on it. They're weird. We gotta stop giving our energy to these people and putting them on this pedestal, man, because to me, this looks like a clear-cut case of, I can't say specifically if he did something to her, but obviously, one thing we can say clearly, you know what I'm saying, you like messing with underage girl. There's no denying that. You know what I'm saying? And then 2, clearly, you had something to do with the unaliving or the harming of this kid. So you feel me? Like, some type of justice. I don't even support the justice system, but this is a home run case.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get.
TBG, do we know for sure that from what they saying about the timeline, do we know for sure he had something to do with it? Because at the end of the day, my thing and my take is she had access to his shit. It could have been a robbery.
Check this.
It could have
This
been
my
something.
thing.
It could have been
This my
something.
thing, though, y'all.
There was a funeral obituary with the same dates when she went missing.
You said what?
For his cover art.
Wow.
Maybe
it's a coincidence.
Nah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
No. He's got a point.
Was it the what, Bad Faces of Love? I don't remember.
Sounds like a ritual to me.
But let me tell you something. Being in a DV or a situation where someone feels like they love you enough where they could even potentially take your life from you. That is such a fucked up mind space or a place to be in that you can never know, like you'll never, it can be damning evidence, and you like just like you're sitting here saying like, and maybe that was just a coinky dink. No, some people are that obsessed. Some people are that like there has been times like people will say you'll always be mine, or they say different things like, and it's scary. It's scary.
Crime of passion, that shit is a real thing,
Yeah,
bro.
like
That shit is such a, like, that can lessen your sentence, fam, if you can prove that of cold-blooded murder. You know what I'm saying? You caught your spouse cheating or whatever, and you were such in the rage. You did something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real thing.
Loving someone or being obsessed with them, like he's having Hello Kitty this and he does this on her birthday, like, and he's putting it in his music. Like, it's just certain things. I'm not saying he did it. I can't say it. You understand, until proven guilty. But being on the receiving end of DV, a person really can act like they care that much about you to the point where they're willing to take your life. Like, they don't, like, it doesn't register to them like, hey, I can't love this person if they did, but they don't want nobody else to love you. They don't want nobody else to have you. Or you maybe, like, it's coming out that she was pregnant. All types of, like, and it's a lot of speculations, a lot of things going around, but a lot of stuff can be pushed out there, and the person, like, that's a mental illness. That's a mental illness, and I will never be able to understand, because I don't think anybody is like, I love them so much that I just fuck them and their life. Like, I'm just gonna take it. Like, I have every means.
I was about to say, do y'all think y'all love that hard?
No.
I mean, of course, I know y'all would. We wouldn't do nothing crazy like that.
No.
I hope we wouldn't let nobody let us crash out like that. But I'm saying, do y'all think y'all love that hard to where?
No. But I've been.
Or maybe have y'all experienced that? Have y'all ever experienced that type of crazy love?
I've been
with somebody like, nah, you can't be with nobody.
I want to hear this. I want, because it was a smirk down there.
Yeah, I have experienced that kind of love. I still experience that kind of love, sadly. You know, a big age gap, 14 years. You know, ran off the road, might have hit somebody with a car, simple stuff. Got a gun pulled on me.
No. Yeah, I've been on the receiving end.
My door was kicking last week, you know, so.
You still dealing with that?
No. I have to deal with them at this point, but no.
You don't have to do anything.
I do.
Huh?
I'll talk to you later about it.
Please.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I know what she's saying, but I've been on the receiving end of it, and it was something about the look in their eyes. And something when that look changed, it's scary. It's scary.
It's like a blanket.
When somebody try to kill you, it's like you'll never forget it. Like,
nobody's home.
Yeah, you'll never forget it, bro. You'll never forget it, bro. You'll never forget it.
It's like TPG.
I don't think so.
I think it's different between men. I've never experienced
maybe a little.
I've never experienced somebody trying to harm me in that nature, or ever trying to harm a person.
Now
I ain't gone.
No, I'm telling you, it's a difference between, we gonna tussle, we gonna fight, or you're abusing me and beating me upside my head, whatever. But no, somebody actively trying to kill you, that looks.
I got hit with a car.
You got hit with what?
No.
Well, I ain't get hit with the car.
No, I'm telling you, somebody actively looking you in your face.
You ever had somebody like actively choke you up and like trying to actively yanking you down a flight of stairs and then look at you and be like, I'll kill you if somebody ever gets hold of you?
Like
Nah.
that look,
They're gonna turn around and tell you
I
that
don't-
they
very,
love you
it's
and they
very
mean nothing but
specific.
love.
It's very specific.
That boy
yes. It's very
must
specific.
ain't got.
No,
I
Man,
no,
gotta
it's very.
I got to take.
It's
I
very
got to take them
specific.
out. I got to
No.
take them out.
No, it scares you. I'm telling you, it's
It's
not
not.
like
You're
It's
not
too
gonna
many
know
out
how to
here for
react
that.
about it because you're gonna be like, "What did I just experience?" You're gonna-
what is that? Why are you looking at me like, no, you really gonna do this?
And then it's
Like,
gonna
it's
make
like,
it's gonna make you go into like a stance of, if I do leave them, something is gonna happen. Which we're gonna. All right, let me clock this real quick. What's it called? Evil Lives Here. It's a show that comes on.
Yeah.
On A&E, and they've got
Yeah.
plenty of stories where females have went through things where a male has cut like their brakes on their car because they didn't want them to leave them, and they had their kid in the car with them. That man's child is in that car, and he cut the brakes. Didn't care.
bro.
But it's something about looking at
Y'all
face
need
to
to go
face. Looking at face to
to
face.
y'all local gun store.
No, I'm
just-
telling
but
you.
my
No,
thing is,
I'm
okay,
telling
I
you.
got a question. I got a question.
A little compact pistol.
No, I'm gonna say though. I'm
And keep
gonna
that
say this
bitch
right here
on.
though, because obviously, and I hate to put people business out,
Because
but
what the fuck?
obviously it seemed like y'all been through that situation. You feel me?
Yes, it's
So
a.
with that being said, and I'm not, and I'm trying to figure out a way. No, take me out the vision because I want to see that video. But my thing is, I want to see it because at the end of the day, at that moment, y'all didn't feel like, all right, this shit is happening, and I need to live. So at the end of the day, I have to turn myself into that monster to finish.
Right.
To stay alive.
Me, personally, I did. I had to get the fuck out of there. That nigga had a shotgun. What the fuck was I gonna do with that?
It's
And I don't have nothing.
It's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. Somebody look you dead in your face. I'm more powerful than you. I know I already got you. I got you in here alone. I got you in a locked room. I'm gonna choke the shit out of you until I can't see until I see the life leave from your body. I'm gonna continue to choke you.
The best way I can explain it, okay, because I had to get to that point, right? The best way I can explain it is you feel
you had to get to work.
You start feeling hot.
I
That's the
left.
first reaction.
I left.
At least for me, you start feeling hot, and then like all I seen was red. I didn't see them. I didn't see what was going on. I just seen red.
And you do start fighting.
Like, once you get out of it, it's like you have a feeling of regret.
Yeah,
so imagine you're seeing that, and then also on the look of their face, it's like while they're in the action of it, you can't. You know how like you can look at somebody's eyes and they say the eyes is the window to the soul.
Yeah, it's like they don't have one.
It's like that whole thing is like a glass mirror. You don't see anything. You're basically in an interrogation room by yourself, just losing your mind.
It's almost like if you even were to fight back right in that moment when they trying to kill you, it's like if I fight back, they really gonna kill me. I know they actively trying to, but it's like it's almost like I don't have control over my body right now because if I try to fight back, are you really gonna kill me? But you have that look like you aren't. Like it's.
Like I said, I don't know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I know that it hits deep on it, but I don't know because like
well, ain't no woman about to just try. Ain't no woman about to just try to put their hand around your damn neck.
I hope.
Well,
I got sisters and friends to get them. So
shit.
You ain't thinking. You're not thinking about anybody if you about to die. I'm telling you.
No, but at the end of the day, you should be thinking.
You're not thinking that.
If somebody had that happen, you're not.
That's what I'm finna say because to me, I feel like I should be thinking about myself. I got shit I got to live for, so I'm not gonna be.
Hey, listen.
I understand.
I know one damn thing.
Okay, for example,
I know one thing.
So I can't.
You gonna have to whoop my ass while I'm leaving.
It was a time where I had a gun pulled on me, right? This was before I had my kid. Gun was pulled on me, and that was my first time ever having a gun pulled to my face. Because I'm just thinking like it's light jokes. No, when I say the first thing I said was, if you're gonna shoot me, because I don't take those lightly. I don't take those lightly, and it's crazy to say that, but if you're really that upset at me about somebody that you love to pull a gun out on me, you would have done it. So it's more like an obsessive control type thing. But Let's get on
You
to
talking about with them? You talking about with them pulling the gun? It's more like a sensitive control thing.
Yes.
It is because if you're gonna do it, do it.
Hell yeah, of course.
If you're gonna do it, don't put it in front of my face and not pull it though. Like that gives me time for me to whoop your ass. But like I said,
A goofy.
I've never been.
Somebody scary, somebody
like,
goofy will shoot you before. You know what I'm saying? Before somebody else, before anything else. You feel me? From them just being scared, not knowing what to do. You don't even you can't even play games. You're not gonna play with me like that.
I'm not gonna tell you to shoot me. I'm not. I'm sorry. I've done seen.
Hell no.
When you see the look that they actually do the shit. No.
Okay, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's dive in on how we got there. Like, what switched the intensity that much to make someone become a monster to a person who never saw them? Just a monster.
Yeah. Hey, that shit be wild. You don't even know it's coming sometimes. Like
you said, say it again, Lena.
Okay. What switched the intensity that much to make someone become a monster to a person who never saw them as that? Just a monster till it's too late.
I believe I got an answer. I believe it was when I tried to leave. Me personally, like when they lose that, they feel like they're losing the control or something about the situation is out of their control. I think that's when they snap, and then the other person doesn't know they snap. So if the other person chooses to go around them or is even remotely around them, let's say you picking up your stuff. Like you left at their house or something, they make you feel calm. Like, oh yeah, just come get your shit, bitch. Just come get your shit, and then we done. No, that's a luring mechanism because they already done snapped in their head. They already said, oh no, it's not about to end here. It's about to all end here. Like it's not gonna continue past this. And I think, like that's why a lot of DV victims feel like. The dangerous part about the whole situation is trying to leave because something goes just like this, and you don't know the victim doesn't know when it happens. They don't know when it happens. They don't know when they get it in their mind. You ain't going nowhere. In a body bag, maybe.
Hey, but look, that was my answer though. I feel like the other person just completely loses. They lose themselves.
They lose it.
They
like
lose all sense of reality, all sense of logic. They're filled with love, they're filled with passion, and they're filled with rage. And all those do not go together. All right. So I feel like they just completely lose themselves. This is why it's important for you to still have some type of independency, like when
because they'll take
operating
it.
in a relationship.
They take it.
Niggas get so consumed.
Yeah, they take it
when shit doesn't go how they want it to go.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to control the narrative, and that's how shit turns toxic because you cannot go against someone's free will. You feel me? Like,
and they take it early on. That's what the victim doesn't ever know. They take
it's done in like little stuff.
Yeah,
like it could be like, oh, I just don't want you to hang out with your friends. They're not your friends.
Yeah, or your family.
Or
your family. No, your
baby,
family
you don't
is
have to have this type of makeup on. You're pretty naturally. You're basically getting that person out of. That's just like with men. Oh, baby, I like your rugged look. I like your haircut. Why you not?
That's a little different. Because I like the natural look. That's some shit I would think. But I'm not going to control you.
No.
And start an argument because you choose to wear makeup.
That's talking about. She's not talking about that. She's talking about the micro shit that happens leading up to some shit like that you wouldn't notice. Like I'm just gonna do what my man. What I'm gonna just do what my partner is saying. Like it's not that deep to me. So I'm gonna just he or she just feels that. So I'm gonna just. Whatever, you just think it's so small, but it adds up to your mental. You're being like that voice in the back of your head. That's usually your conscience starts to turn into them, and you do not realize it. It's whatever the fuck they've been, whatever the fuck they've been telling you, whatever the fuck they've been like laying little little Easter eggs in your fucking day-to-day. Like, it has to be consistent. Like, they do it every day. It's not like they don't let off on the gas. They do it every day. It's just little increments. And that little voice that would tell you, that's dumb, that's stupid, you shouldn't listen to that.
Voice.
Now it's their voice telling you that they're right.
And it's
that
not
voice gets small.
It's not saying like, that person just doesn't have, the courage, or maybe they don't have their independency. No, like it starts so psychological like that, and then it progresses. Like after, it could be a month or 2 months after that, and then all of a sudden it's, oh bitch, why you got all this makeup on? You going to see a nigga? This, that, then all of a sudden now it's, oh, if you think you about to leave out this house like this, going to see, and then it's, well, I used to dress like this when we first met. Oh, bitch, I don't give a like. And then it's little hits. Oh, well, you're too fat for this. You're ugly for this. You don't even got the right shit on. Like, it be little shit like that. Just like women do it to men.
Like, and it be
women do it to men.
Yeah, but little, I don't feel like I don't give a fuck.
Women will do it. They'll just do it in a less aggressive manner. Like, it won't progress aggressively. Yeah, it won't progress aggressively because they know they're a woman. They know they're a woman, right? But with a man, right? They do it to a point where they know once they get aggressive, then it's like, yeah, I got her. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't doing shit. Because now she's so broken and down. She down her damn self.
I think for me, it was more the fact of like the person that supposedly that I was going through this shit with, they weren't used to somebody that was young, but also mentally mature to an extent, and didn't, would go out flaunting herself. Like I dressed myself nice.
When you're confident,
makeup was done, hair was done. I walked in somewhere, I didn't mind having people come up and talk to me, and he knew that. And then it got to the point where it was like, oh, you want me to hurt one of these niggas in here? And it was like, no, that's not what, And then
don't want to hurt nobody because of how I look.
And then I would say like the aggressiveness of like being dragged downstairs or hitting somebody with a car, that came from, it's like little stuff that ticks them off. Like you could turn around and be like, why'd you just call me that person name? And then they'd be like, oh, I never called you that bitch name. I ain't never called you that bitch name.
You're delusional, stupid bitch.
Whole time they did. And when you call them out about it, like, it's okay, but what was the point? Now it's fist fighting. Now it's raging. Now it's, oh, you're just a stupid, dumbass bitch, this, that, and the third. It could be something as little as, oh, well, I'm not trying to talk about this right now. Can we just let it be? And next thing you know, 10 different people he done called and they telling him where you at, and you don't know, and now all of a sudden he appeared at this place showing his ass. It's stuff like that. Just because it's
just like so little, small,
real small.
Like bathing your child, like you bathing both of your kids, and they walk up on you, they mad about a situation. Like, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't this, that, and third. Like, you don't know. Like, it starts off as like verbal and mental abuse. It starts off that. You don't know it. You're just like, dang, this how this person talking to me? Like, and then you start thinking, like, I was very confident before this situation. It's like, I've never been one to let somebody diminish my confidence. But if it's done over time, even the most confident person can go through that. Like, it's so, like, it's like a mind fuck. Like, how are you walking up on me? Like, you don't got to hit me, right? But I'm feeling threatened, or I'm feeling like belittled. Like, you walking up from the back. I don't like nobody walking up on me no more. Like, I don't like nobody behind me. I don't like, and it's the little things, like, where you still get mind fucked. And it's just like, now even the little things that should be normal, you can't tolerate. You can't even tolerate it, because it's just like, no. Last motherfucker I thought this was okay with. I don't trust nobody to do that no more. Don't even roll up on me like that, player. Don't. So it starts off like I said, mental, verbal.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be physical beforehand. Like, it was never fit for me. It was never physical beforehand in my situation. It was never physical before that. But it was a lot of mental and verbal abuse that I just was like, well, damn, these just words. But them words mess with your mental. Like certain
like that
actions
little
to fuck with you.
thing, shit. Words definitely have power for sure.
Imagine somebody
All
calling
that
you
little,
dumb,
you know what
slow,
I'm
and
saying?
everything, but they supposed to love you. They supposed to be all these things to you, but every day it's like almost like a microaggression. And racism, it's like a microaggression. Like, all right, you said that, but you might not think it's that deep, but you said it for a reason. You said it for a reason, and it stings. It's like little bee stings until you go into anaphylactic shock.
So can I ask y'all, have y'all,
Cause I was
Lena,
gonna
you
ask a question.
said,
Like, what'd you say, TPG?
you kinda, I was gonna say, you know, let's give the people some encouraging words as to how to avoid certain situations like this. Like, you know,
It's
of
hard.
course, not really the underage part of it,
Yeah.
but you know, just getting mixed in with the wrong people, and you may think you
It's
love
hard.
someone, you may think you know someone, and then it turns out that you don't know this person, and it
We can
it
give
ends up,
encouraging words.
you know.
We can give encouraging words. Yeah, the encouraging words probably would be like at the first sign of like small stuff, leave, or just like don't
Set
let
boundaries.
anybody try to set your boundaries and stick with them and stand 10 toes down with yourself. But it's not always that easy. You don't know who these people are. They just be walking around regular. It could be somebody nobody would have ever thought would do that. That just either they have a pattern with it, or it might be you. Like they just loved you so much, and they just fucking snapped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's so many.
I don't know.
It's so many people that don't even have a history of that turned into that. So how are we to know? How are any human being supposed to know? Oh, this person is like that just off GP. Sometimes you don't know, even with women. I just watched some shit today about a woman doing that to a man, and he was like, the reason I didn't put my hands on her or do anything because I'm a man and I didn't want to hurt her. So she did that to me. She did that to me. She did all the things to me, and I was scared because I didn't want to hurt her. This happens.
I don't know because it bothers me because
What's it bother you about? Like,
because maybe like okay when and I'm not saying with y'all too. I don't understand when people start seeing red flags. Why not go ahead and exit this situation? You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Like, my thing is, if you're in a situation and a motherfucker, number one,
a lot of people ignore red flags.
I think. Can I interject?
Like, if you're in a situation and somebody keeps calling you being disrespectful towards you, you feel me? Why do you? Should they feel like that should be okay?
How many times have you ignored? How many times have you ignored red flags?
Said what?
How many times have you ignored red flags?
I never ignore red flags. I know
you
red
never.
Flags. Do I deal with it? Do I deal with it?
That's the same thing.
Yes. Do I no? Because ignoring red flags is like, all right, cool. I don't see it, but do I see the red flag? Like, hey, that shit's fucked up. But do I deal with it? Yes, I do.
That's the same thing as ignoring it.
It's damn near the same because you're still putting up with it, regardless of how you feel about it. You just don't look at it like that because it's not a DV situation to the point where you're scared for your life.
I feel you, but that's what I'm saying though. If
men don't really, but we do.
Can it get deterred from a DV situation if you leave before it hits that point?
I'll say this. As women, the reason we stay is not only because of love, but we also look at the potential men have, and that's where we fuck up at. We see potential in that person. We see the good. We feel like the good outweighs the bad. That's what saves a lot of the whole, oh, we're not leaving, we're not doing this, because we feel like you can change, but for some, and that's another thing. Going back to what we had a podcast about a couple months ago with women wanting to change men. We really can't change you guys. Y'all have to change on your own. Not saying a lot of the men that do domestic violence situations, or even women that do domestic violence situations, don't change or do change. Some do, But that takes years after understanding and taking accountability for yourself and getting the right help and therapy for it. Some of them don't. Some of them don't care enough because they feel like at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with me. Bitch, you just can't deal with me.
Yeah.
That's how you have to look at it.
And for one, not everybody's red flags are the same.
But
Not everybody's not everybody red flags or green flags are the same.
Yeah, for sure. And everybody tolerance for shit is different also. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would say that if you have developed a tolerance for dealing with red flags, it's because you probably dealt with that over and over again. So
yeah,
you just used to it at that point. But
Like,
I would say for sure, it's because me personally, y'all, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, we be chatting it up in the group chat and this and that, and like my standards are not overly high or nothing like that. I accept people for who they are, but I do have certain preferences for how I would want my woman to be. And if certain things are not in alignment with that, doesn't necessarily mean it's a red flag. But you know, again, certain, like, we do overlook a lot of shit just because we have certain feelings for people. But I would say if it's ever a point where it's like definitely physical, like one time is enough. Like, fuck all that change shit. Like, people can change, but that nigga have to, that man or that woman will have to figure it out with the next partner. One time is enough, because you're not about to be whooping my ass. And then I'm looked at different if I hit you the same way. So you feel me? You're not even about to put me in that scenario. So, because it's a win, it's a lose-lose either way for a man. You know what I'm saying? So I would say anything physical, you definitely leave. But even mental abuse, you know what I'm saying? Verbal abuse is just as, that can be physical too. He might not necessarily be whooping your ass, or she might not necessarily be putting her hands on you, but you know what I'm saying? Just putting you down as a person. You know what I'm saying? That hurts just as much as physical pain. You feel me? So I would say that those type of serious things you should definitely not overlook and should leave the first account that you see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, for sure.
And before anybody responds, we're gonna take another commercial break.
Okay.
All right, bet.
Work.
Okay, y'all.
And welcome back.
So, speaking back on the domestic violence situation, do y'all know approximately 10 million people in the U.S. alone experience domestic violence annually? That's 24 people per minute. 41% of them are women and 26% of them are men. So just think about that. Like, within, say you're at a family get together, right? 24 people out there have already experienced domestic violence, both men and female. And domestic violence is not just physical, it's stalking, it's mental abuse, it's verbal abuse. Any psychological abuse is very, 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 very known. But you know, it happens. It's often.
Yeah, it's too
I can
often.
believe it.
It's too often. And I feel like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sure if we doing like wrap ups right now or you know what I'm saying, but I feel like we should definitely leave the people with like some type of gem, some type of inspiration, some type of whatever. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's dealing with something like that. Um, like the situation we was talking about earlier. Listen, y'all need to check on them kids. You need to be all in your kids' business. I don't give a damn. Like
Not even just
if
checking
they're
out.
not.
Why is y'all not whooping them bitches? Whoop them kids.
I mean, but listen. Realistically, y'all. Realistically, whooping. I don't whoop my kid, right? But I don't have to. So like you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different scenario, right? But like gentle parenting is not for everybody, right?
Whoop-de-doo.
Like for sure, you know what I'm saying? But I would say it ain't even about whooping them, bro. It's just about simply being present and knowing what the fuck going on.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like
sometimes you gotta let your kids know.
Cause like let's be real. I'm sure we all got our ass whooped coming up. Did that stop us from doing more bad shit?
It should have. It should have. Obviously, I didn't beat you good enough. Because I know when I was obviously you ain't get beat good enough
on the podcast.
Because I know at the end of the day.
Wait. Say what?
Oh, when I did some shit.
Say what?
About beating your damn kids. Y'all better shut up.
Why?
For what? That's my time.
I said I don't.
Okay.
I got a 2-year-old.
I did.
Y'all keep on.
That's my thing.
I'd
rather discipline my kids.
I gave my surgeon general warning. Y'all want to keep on? That's y'all.
I agree with Keith. I'd rather discipline my child than sit up here and find out that my child is running away and doing all this crazy stuff.
Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to if you put that fear in your child not to do that shit, they're not going to do it. if you discipline your child for doing something, when it's time for them to, or with their friends and they get ready to do that shit again, they ass gonna start hurting them, thinking like, you know what? Let me not do this, because last time I done that, my dad tore me up.
Oh,
Sensei,
so be tearing your kids up.
Ali about to put a case on you.
I fight it. I fight it.
Let
thug out the Rico, bro. I fight it.
Hey, her ass the feds. We got a talking code around her, bro.
I'm not the feds. I'm not the feds. I just said don't say that shit. Y'all just not listening to me. That's y'all fault.
Because, like I said,
no, for real. I don't listen.
It should have started at home, because not saying the woman's
just
about
say that. Just say that. Y'all talking about beat them.
Mom failed that little girl, because I know as a kid, when I was having my little phone, my mama went through there, whooped me.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
My own branch. Do you hear me?
Know what's going on with your kids.
So it's like stuff like, not only that, but the school failed. The school failed her, because once she started becoming missing for a certain period of time, aren't they supposed to reach out to the parents?
Everybody felt that girl. Everybody in that girl's life has felt her. Mama, daddy.
So I'm saying, y'all, that's the fact that he was showing up to the girl's school and then nobody think that was weird.
That's a fact.
Nah, ain't no, man, listen. It ain't. Come on, man.
Nigga,
if they find any type of human remains, anything that got my name on it, fam, I guarantee you I'd be in jail within 24 hours, fam.
But you gotta look at it though. They did the same
like,
stuff.
What are we talking about?
Epstein just had a whole thing that happened with him. I mean, it's a lot. It happens all the time. It happens closer to home.
Listen, hold on. My bad. Not to cut you off. But I just had to throw this out here that there's some type of Epstein note, something to do with Trump that he wrote.
And he the damn
or
president.
they received letters from kids or some shit that was very revealing, and then all this shit came out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be saying.
No. Because we're gonna be honest here.
We need to be aware, but don't completely give your energy to this
Mhm.
shit because niggas be weirdos, y'all. Like, I'ma just say it at that. Like, if you don't want to believe that these celebrities have to sacrifice people and do things of that nature, if you don't want to believe that, we'll just say they be having a lot of weird energy going on
You
around
can't
them.
say
There's
he.
no
You
debating
can't say,
that.
I wouldn't say it was a sacrifice.
So
I feel like this was a 20-year-old guy. He felt like that's what he wanted to do. You're a pedophile. Period. Don't care. Mama allowed it. Everybody else allowed it. And we're gonna be honest. This has
they be
happened
with it.
times before. This is common in other countries. People from the US leave us to go to other countries for young kids. It happens. It's literally every day. Only difference is this is a young kid that did it, and now they're looking at it like, bro, what do you have going on?
And don't get me started on the race.
So once again,
Oh,
it's ugly faces of love. Love is ugly, and for some reason, that 20-year-old thought that girl was something he loved and got obsessive with it, and now stuff is coming out. But what we gotta say innocent until proven guilty. But what he ain't innocent about is being a pedophile.
Being a fucking
because
pedophile.
that's what I'm.
Nasty, you nasty motherfucker.
Can you be in love with like that's a little ass kid? You say he 20.
Let me tell you this. I saw
Great grandparents done did it.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
She
don't even know. She don't even know who she is.
It's going on
What are you
currently.
in love with?
Listen, I saw a post that
that's some freak shit.
Even
no,
grown,
it's not even that. It's a control thing.
Y'all listen. But you got to think about what's being portrayed out here, right? We have grown ass women out here in bows, baubles, and mini skirts. Children mini skirts.
Hey,
the schoolgirl outfits. They're making it where men are attracted to that young girl shit. We're supposed to have pubic hair. Like it's just certain things that you gotta think deeper about, right? Because why are grown women stealing from children? Think about that. Because a little skirt and bottom in your hair is supposed to be for a child, but a grown woman wearing it makes it okay. They can make money on OnlyFans wearing that in schoolgirl uniforms, but that's attractive grown ass.
But I have to say, I don't think it's from the women. I think that's men. Men look for somebody that's more submissive that they can easily manipulate and control. Not all men, but the men that go for women that look like children or younger people or even children themselves.
I'm not saying about what you wear should volunteer somebody to do something. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if grown ass women can get on OnlyFans and wherever the fuck else and be seen as sex symbols and they wearing shit that a child will wear, think about how that looks for a child if a child has it on. We think everything on nowadays. Oh, that's too grown. No, it's not too grown. It's not too grown.
Think about the cosplay shit where you dressing up like anime characters and shit.
A grown woman shouldn't wearing that shit.
You feel me?
A grown up
facts. They sexualizing all that shit. That's what I'm saying.
So normal for that to be sexualized. We look at a child. Oh, you shouldn't have a little skirt on. You shouldn't have that on. You shouldn't be having your hair like that. No. That's because grown ass women is doing some nasty ass shit.
That's a fact. And that's why I say, man, I'm still a firm believer. Let these kids be kids. All that wigs and shit, man. What happened to the braids and the beads? You know what I'm saying? Like,
grown ass women.
What happened to the hair bows? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me the last time you seen a grown ass woman in some damn beads and some baubles, hair barrettes.
Well,
You see it all the time on baddies and everywhere the fuck else. They're taking off shit, and it's being sexual. And then we wondering why men is looking at kids.
I feel like it's more that not even that they're sexualizing objects or objectifying women by certain stuff that they're wearing. I feel like It's the youthful look. Everybody want that youthful look. When you start advertising a youthful look, where do eyes go to the youthful people?
It goes
But how is this? But how is this about the ugly faces of love, though?
That's my thing, though. So, question though, do y'all, with the ugly faces of love, do y'all feel like love can be sad?
Why couldn't it be sad?
It's
If you
not
had,
supposed
if your
to.
say if your girl die tomorrow, you wouldn't be sad. That's not a sad face of love.
That is.
I
Your
mean,
girl
it
go and
is,
cheat on you.
but-
That's not a sad face of love because now you
Yep.
heartbroken.
That's an angry face of love. 'Cause, bitch, why
But
you
see,
cheating?
this is my thing though, y'all. Love, that's not real divine love, man. That's you may have love for a person, right? But real love is like a motherfucker being scared to lose you. Like I can't cheat
But
on you and fuck up
to
my
what
family.
point?
You know what
At
I'm
what
saying?
point? Because me and Ali just gave examples in the beginning of how somebody was scared to lose us to the point where it had to get domestic. It's got to be a certain point where you cut that off. It's got to be a
That's
certain face
toxic
of love that
love.
cuts it off. It doesn't even
You
have
know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
toxic. It don't even got to be
That's
toxic.
toxic because like I'm
Somebody
not putting my
What-
hands on
what's-
no
I want a
female
divorce today. That girl can get up right
because
now.
I love you so much and
Years.
you make me mad enough to just
I can't hear neither one of y'all because y'all talking over each other.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
I was saying that you can be married to somebody for 20 plus years. That woman or man wake up next to you and say, I want a divorce. You ain't gonna sign the papers. You can sit up here, go get the house next door, build a big sign out there where it was somebody on Instagram. He bought the house next to his ex-wife. Not even, they just got divorced and had a big fuck you sign put up out there.
Hey, you pissed him off.
that's too much energy. I'll sign them papers. You want a divorce?
It's not, but it's
I'm
not
gone.
toxic though. That's hurt. That's a hurtful face of love. That's
True.
a I'm disappointed face of love. That's a I gave up face of love. I gave up on us because you gave up beforehand.
For sure. But that's what I'm saying. That's not real divine love.
How can you say that?
that's-
Nah, that was
Love shouldn't be sad. Love is not going to be sad.
You can't.
You're
say
not going to
that.
have to second guess it.
You can't.
I
say
mean, you're
that.
going to have moments. You're going to have moments. I'm saying overall.
He did damn deaf and he damn died and it got sad.
Love is all of the
Well,
above.
I
Love
mean,
is
man,
sadness.
come
Love is
on.
happiness. Love is anger.
You know
love
what I mean.
is everything. Excitement at one point.
No, for sure. Listen, you're gonna have moments of feeling sad. I'm saying overall, like how you say the good outweighs the bad. Overall, you're gonna know that okay, yeah, sometimes we're gonna argue, we're gonna maybe not even like each other sometimes. But overall, the love we have overrides that shit.
But it's still a
You know what I'm
face of
saying?
love.
So it's that's still a healthy love. Shit ain't gonna be perfect. Y'all gonna argue. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships, or are we talking about love? Period.
Love, period.
I'm just saying love. Period. Love. Period.
It's a face of it.
should not be sad. It shouldn't be sad.
Love is gonna be sad sometimes.
It's a face of it.
Yeah. Moments.
No, it's not.
Moments.
He just
You
keep
have
adding that moment word in there, boy.
Part. You have
Yeah,
to
because listen, you gotta
had to
you
be
gotta
happy.
Make sure
feel
y'all
me
gonna
since
throw us
they
a moment.
it's a moment. You okay, bet. Like put it from this. You have an argument.
A moment. He just can't have a sad little moment.
Instead of saying
Yeah,
moment,
'cause look,
instead of saying moment,
that
it's a
shit
face
don't
of
last.
love. It's a face of
It's a
love.
moment.
It's a face of it.
For sure. For
It's-
sure.
You saying
sure.
being sad in love does not last.
No, it shouldn't. I'm saying a healthy love. Love should not be sad.
I'm gonna tell
You're
you.
gonna have sad moments, but overall, though, if you're in a healthy situation, you're not gonna always feel sad. You're gonna
You
feel
are gonna
more
feel sad.
uplifted.
If your wife died tomorrow, you're gonna be sad for the next 20 plus years because you're reminiscing on the happy times your love had. That's still a face of sadness in the love. But you're
For
looking at it
sure,
from a
yeah.
happy point of view.
That's not just love. Love ain't just revolved in no relationship.
I like the way that was put. I like the way that was put. That was good.
Love is even in friends.
One for life, Elena.
Love's even in relationships, not in friendships, family. Why do you keep limiting it to a relationship?
Love is in your kids. You're gonna be
Well,
sad one day when your kid get up and go to
love
college.
is everywhere.
You're
Love
gonna be
is
sad
everything.
one day when your kid. You're gonna be sad and happy and crying when your kid get married.
I'm gonna be crying. Yes, I am.
I'll be boo-hoo crying.
When my daughter get married, I'm gonna be
No,
crying.
I
You know
don't.
why I'm gonna be crying? Because guess what? I don't got to put up with you no more. That's
That's
it.
why.
Not mine.
I was about to say now. I'll be overly joyful. I don't think I'm gonna cry though. You know what I'm saying?
Get him off the screen.
And then watch me.
I'm just saying.
Like y'all, I cry. Y'all.
I'm not gonna cry, but I would be overly joyful though, for
You're
sure.
gonna be overly
You
joyful
wouldn't
enough for
cry
that
at
tear
your
to come out that face.
You wouldn't cry at your wedding. You wouldn't be happy and sad at the same time. Sad because you leaving your independence.
Sad?
Opinion. Listen.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sad because you leaving your independence, your whole life, all of this freedom you used to have for something happy and worthwhile, knowing that at the end of the day it's gonna end to something sad because you or her are gonna leave first. Or y'all can go together.
That has
Take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up. Sometimes shutting the fuck up is the best thing you can do.
Bro, y'all listen, y'all making shit just sound so
No, you're making shit sound.
like what the fuck?
We just saying this is how you gotta look at it. Love, it has many faces to it. It just
It does.
It does, but damn, like
Those faces is ugly as hell.
but saying you saying
it's
moment,
not supposed to
you
be.
can think about something that just happened in your relationship that's sad. 30 years from now, you're gonna be like, damn, now I'm sad again. Them feelings gonna come back. You don't lose that feeling.
30 years, man. Listen, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all how I'm set up.
Say you lose that feeling.
Somebody, listen, nah.
You
hell
ever had
nah.
somebody die?
I mean, I guess.
You ever had somebody
Huh?
die?
Why
You
is
ever
it
had somebody you love die?
No, hell no.
Maybe that's why you talking like that.
No.
I don't wish it on you either, but man, that's why
I
you
was about to say, like, bro. Listen.
I'm being for real, no, for real, because that's stop. And you're at the oh no, you need to be able to get over it. Oh, a year, that's the no, let you have somebody die that you love.
Are you numb to your emotions with love or with general feelings when it comes down to loving someone?
That
No.
everybody can answer that question though. Are y'all numb to y'all feelings?
No.
Yeah, sometimes. No, I'm a cry most of the
No,
time.
y'all up in my
I'm gonna be real. Yes and no. I can be, and then I can let my guard down and
bro don't even sound like he cried.
and feel.
Shit come out.
You know what I'm saying? And feel and love and all that, but it gotta be the right situation though. I'll say that.
I feel
And
So you never
I just ain't found that in love situation. So
but you ain't gonna be able to find that in love. You're not gonna be able to find that in love situation, bro, if you still closed off.
No, let's clock it. You ain't gonna find that in love situation if you feel like you're not chasing nobody.
I mean, that's true. That's true too, though.
That's
It's okay.
are y'all chasing people?
I mean,
yes.
I'm at that mode. Like I'm opening myself back up to go ahead and find love, though. Like, be honest with you, I'm opening
No, that's
myself.
okay. Bet. I'm open. I'm very open to love. But
you be
are y'all chasing
love not gonna float. Love not gonna come to you in the wind. You feel me? Like it's not gonna come straight by my. You gotta go find it.
It's not.
No. You gotta go find it.
No. Look at it like this.
Love is not a smell. You ain't gonna sit beside a female and be like,
not
you know
even
what? I think I love her. You got to go find it.
Love is not leaves. It's not just gonna brush past you and all of a sudden, oh, that's a pretty leaf. That's my leaf, and then you forget about it the next day. No, I mean it's okay to think of yourself like, okay, I'm that man. I'm that nigga.
You put yourself so
it's Date.
Y'all, what you need,
It's just
what
me.
you need gonna find you.
It seems like you put
But
yourself.
it ain't gonna find you if you ain't looking. Shit.
It's okay to
You
have.
gotta look.
It's okay to have boundaries, but it seems like you put yourself so high up that you wouldn't even be able to see it if that person was standing right next to you. That's what it be sounding like, and it's like, are you gonna find it? Cause you act like, you beneath me. You do this, you beneath me. You do that. You're not a queen.
No, wait, time out.
Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie.
No, let's not put that out there. Let's not put that out there, because I'm not over or under nobody.
I said that's how
I ain't never said nobody was beneath.
That's how you sound.
But I'm just saying, like, I do have a certain way that anybody that I would put my serious time and effort into, I have boundaries, and I have a certain preference of how I want my guidance.
You got to go find them though. You got to go find them. They're not gonna come in and find you, but you got to go find them. You feel me?
I feel like
grab your backpack.
I do have to
grab your backpack and your map and go find them.
Don't be doing, because it sounds like you be up in the house judging. That's what it sounds.
That's what you got to do though. I promise you, my boy.
Go be door. Go on.
To answer your question, TPG, I'm chasing only because I know that individual that I am speaking to, want to speak to, is more than likely going to chase me too. I'm going to reciprocate that.
Oh yeah,
you going to show me that love. You going to take me out. You going to do all of this for me, baby. I
want that. Lord.
I'm running after you.
I feel you.
I'm saying, but that's not y'all chasing after each other. That's a mutual
love
agreement.
No. Love should always be a chase. You should never get bored of love. You should never get bored of that person. You should always want to chase that person, because when you stop wanting to chase that person, that's when you start looking for other stuff outside the relationship.
That's called romance. Y'all should always be doing it.
Chasing?
What's that saying called? You get them one way, right? If you taking a woman out on dates, you giving her flowers, you doing all this excess stuff, you calling, checking on her every day, even if y'all just talking about one little thing because y'all both busy.
See, I need my brother Tay on here. Because listen, nigga,
keep it alive.
We don't have to chase nothing.
Get him off the screen.
You don't have to chase shit.
Get him off the screen.
Stay on here.
Nothing, nigga.
I guess I'm a simp, bro, because I don't mind chasing. At the point right now, bro, I don't mind chasing. Because my thing at the end of the day, life getting too hard to be by your goddamn self. Bro.
I'll tell you this: a woman would love a man.
Sometimes the key to finding is to stop searching. Sometimes the key to finding something is to stop searching. You ever been looking for your keys and like you stop moving and then you're like, oh shit, my keys.
Get off the screen. You're married.
No.
Let me tell you how I got here.
Okay, bet, right?
I bet you chase after that.
Tay, did you know what your wife looked like before you found her?
No.
How do you go looking for something and you don't know what it looked like?
But tell me this right here. Tay, did you speak to her? Bro, or did she come to the grill and was like, hey, give me my shit, you just put it on the plate and kept it moving? Or did you speak?
Bro, when I first met her, the first thing I told her was she was beautiful.
So you started chasing.
You get him how you got him. You get him how you got him.
That's not. That is not chasing.
It's chasing the image of love. It's chasing this romance. It's chasing a connection that's always gonna be. I'ma always tell you you're beautiful. I didn't seen the shit, and I'd be like, bitch, that's nasty. And they sit up there and
chasing. Listen, y'all. Chasing implies that something is running away from you. That's my standpoint on the chasing.
You need somebody that's gonna run away from you.
No, if she running away, then she can be gone.
What you do when you chase?
Oh, you're trying to.
She can be gone.
I got his ass. What you do when you chase a dream?
Conquer it.
Huh?
Let's say it, TPG. Conquer it.
Nah, for sure.
All right, nah, that's not what we're saying. What is it called? What's the word called? Conquering? You're conquering your dreams. You're achieving your success. So you want to achieve your success with love because you have to chase that fucking love.
No.
And guess what? I want rubbing on somebody's head and kissing them on their face and wake up to them the next morning. And I'm gonna chase that
Listen. No, you ain't gonna have to chase it because it's yours. It's yours. You won't have to chase it.
I'm done. I'm done with TPG. You my boy.
Hey, listen. Listen.
No,
our viewers, our supporters, they gonna feel me.
No,
they
not.
feel me. Somebody,
no, they not.
When they see this, y'all gonna feel me. You don't have to chase nothing.
Your woman could
anybody that came to y'all that y'all ever dealt with in y'all life, y'all ain't never chased nothing.
She gonna be like,
they wanted to fuck with, they was gonna fuck with y'all regardless. You ain't have to chase.
But I had to show them. You right. They was gonna fuck with you regardless, but you had to show them, hey, I'm interested. You feel me? I can't just look at them and be like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm looking at them, man, looking at me, and we both looking all retarded at each other like, no.
So are they not trying to prove themselves worthy to you too?
You said what?
Yeah, that's why we chasing each other.
That's not chasing, man. All right.
Maybe we're not saying the right
Some
word.
niggas, tomato. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't chase after a female that's showing you love that you never had before, a different type of love. You wouldn't chase after her, knowing that you ain't gonna move from your post of being I'm that nigga, ain't nobody better than me, I ain't chasing no bitch. You wouldn't move from that post when that comes giving you everything you're asking without you even asking for it.
Can I step in?
No. No,
I'm not. That's not my demeanor, though. Yo.
What he's saying, he's saying it wrong. He's saying it wrong. What he's trying to say is you're supposed to attract. That's what he's meaning to say.
I won't trying to get deep on it. Yes.
He's saying you got to attract. In other words,
you gotta become what you want. You can't go find love.
You don't gotta chase it. You don't gotta chase it because it already have you in mind. So you're really not going anywhere. You're just waiting the time out before y'all can actually make it happen. So he's not chasing nothing, and y'all are actually right too, because you do. It's not the chasing part. You just gotta apply energy. Nothing works without energy.
Yes. I'm not saying don't put in no work. Oh, I'm that nigga. You got to come chase me. No, fuck no. That's not how that works. Ain't nobody chasing me. Ain't nobody special out here, fam. You know what I'm saying? I am not in no way, shape, form saying I'm over anybody.
We about to wrap it up because you gonna make me mad.
I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody special out here.
What's for you? You not gonna have to chase it. It's just the wordplay that we using, y'all. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think that's what
it's the wordplay.
Good treatment.
It's the wordplay.
So nobody gets the works. Nobody special.
Yeah. Yes.
You just said they not.
Listen, no. I'm saying.
Are you listening to yourself?
When two people like each other, you're not gonna have to chase it. It's a mutual exchange of energy. You're not chasing each other. You're not chasing each other. You like me, I like you. You don't have to chase me. But now we do have to apply energy, apply pressure to make this connection stronger.
Okay.
You feel me?
Don't chase. Don't do nothing. Just stay over there.
I got you.
Chase mine.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Mm-hmm. You do that.
Because niggas need to learn how to be by themselves too.
So who ain't?
You need to learn how to be by yourself.
Like you trying to be funny now.
Some nigga, everybody ain't here to be married.
Who ain't been by themselves? Mr.
Everybody ain't here to be married. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Stressing me out now.
Everybody ain't
learn to be by themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Find you somebody and you feel me? Just y'all do y'all thing. Do y'all thing.
Okay, King.
Live life, be free, y'all. So listen.
Thing. What's the gym drop?
We gonna start doing wrap ups, y'all. We gonna start doing wrap ups. Okay. So out of all this that's been said and done, y'all, what's the main takeaway? On a serious note, though, what's the main takeaway from this whole segment tonight?
All right, I'll start it off though. It's your boy him. It's your boy him. I'm gonna say this right here though. Just make sure before you think about getting in love, just know that it comes with many faces. So you have to make sure that at the end of the day, you're willing to put up with the many faces of love, because sometimes that shit gets rough, sometimes it gets sad, sometimes it gets happy. So just make sure that you're ready to put up with the many faces of love. And also, when it comes down to it, hey, be a parent to your child. You know what I mean? Make sure be all in your child's business and stuff like that. And try never to fail your child. If you know your child doing wrong, buckle down on them and let them know, hey, you doing wrong. Because you don't want nothing to happen to your child. Because if something happened to your child, you know, a lot of people is lost without their child. So do that. This your boy him, and he out.
Hey, listen, who next?
Me. Love is infinite. You can make more of it whenever you need to. But just keep in mind, love has many faces, and not all of them are good. But you still need to have love in your life. I'm out. It's your girl, Ali.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll go. Oh. Okay. So y'all, my gym. Can I go now?
Bitch.
Okay, y'all. So my gym job is watch y'all children. Watch these people that are talking to y'all children. Get it together. The system is crazy. Stop failing these kids. Also, with the love topic, you guys, love is a journey. Please, if you see red flags, even if it's something slight, leave them. Leave them, because you cannot change how they think, how they move, how they operate. But you can change the person you're trying to love. Love comes to you, okay? And it comes to you in different waves, through either a kid, a spouse, a different hobby, even yourself. Just figure it out. That's it.
Hey, nah, y'all, listen. It's been a great episode. Everything that everybody said was good, credible points. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should take all that into account. I'm gonna keep mine short and simple. With the whole topic that we talked about with the I'm not even sure what the dude name was, but all these are distractions going on, y'all. So be aware of things, but don't give too much of your energy to it. Because honestly speaking, none of this has any relevancy to your life. It's not helping you pay your bills. It's not helping you be a better person. So who cares? Honestly. You know what I'm saying? You know, we want everybody to stay safe. We love and care about everybody, but theoretically, you know what I'm saying, that's out of our hands. You feel me? Stop giving your energy to stuff that's not doing nothing for you. Always operate out of love. That's always been my message. You feel me? And just keep the weird vibes away from you, man. Definitely be present in your kids' life. Be all in their business and make sure you know what's going on with them. You feel me? And definitely keep them safe. You feel me? Yeah, and just operate out of love, y'all. Hood Academy, we love y'all. And we'll see y'all next time, man. We out. TPG.